What's going on, people? Welcome back to a video. Yeah, so I am actually going to be fitting on a bracket for this, and I want to put up a 16-shot size TV. I'm going to put it on there. So how I'm going to do it on there, I'm sure people out there do have some bracket cabinet like this. You see how thin this is, right? So this is like very thin. Of course it's going to pop out at the back and stuff like that, what I'm going to put on, but it should hold pretty cool. So yeah, it should look pretty nice, like a bit hanged, and you know what I mean. So yeah, tools I'm going to be using, right? Of course I'm going to drill a hole. Let me show you how thin this looks here. See, so this is what it's going to go into. I'm sure people out there as well, they get a bit confused what sort of bolts and stuff to use. So what I've done, I've actually went and picked up a couple of bolts, which it's, let me just get them over there. Let me just grab them. So it's these sort of bolts, right? Let me show you. Got these. So, and you kind of use it to actually put it into like shallow walls and stuff. So and I'm gonna put this in just by using this. So again, I'll show you how when you're doing that. So I'm gonna put it in through that silver hole here, and then just kind of like press this until it doesn't go any further. Job done. So yeah, the bracket I'm using is actually, I've actually shopped around for a bit for brackets and stuff, right? So it's this one here I've got, which it's this make. Should be pretty straightforward or so, and this is how it looks so far on the back TV. Let me see if I can stand up the camera here. Should be alright. So yeah, so this is the holes it should be going into. This is the actual bracket. It did say to kind of put this on. Right, so kind of put it on here. If I do put it on there, the only hole I can use is this, so I can't really use this hole for this. So yeah, I don't know why they've done that, and I think that should be alright. And you could also level it, and you could even extend it, you know. Let's check this out. So what I mean, I'm going to drill some holes here. This is the hole I'm going to, right? Let me see if I can. You know what, something so hard to do with one hand here, but I thought it's worth it making this video for people that are trying to get some sort of standing. So this is where it's going to go, and that should be alright, because once I've hanged the TV up back here, actually I think it should be alright. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. But if I was to put it up there, which it is going to be a problem, because this, you know what, let me get some measurements done, I'll be right back. Yeah guys, so I am actually going to go for it here, because if I put it there, that is not going to be a good idea, is it? So yeah, once you put it up there, you can obviously extend it and so on. So obviously taking it out, making it go left, right, whatever, do you know what I mean? So that should be alright. You know what I mean? That should bolt in pretty good. So you do get bolts with it. You get bolts, let me show you. You get this, So obviously if you get that straight in through there, again, this is for like actual walls, I think, isn't it? So once you get it in there, see it starts to widen up here. But we're not going to be using that. We're going to be using something like this. So again, we're going to drill some holes. Do some measuring. Also, you get a leveler with that. Yeah, this video might be a bit longer, but I'm sure it should help. You know, people that you're trying to get one of them on. And you know what? It's pretty confusing. But before we do that, before we drill any holes into the actual cabinet, let's see if we got some actual correct screws for that. Because previously, a long time ago, I did put up a TV and I messed it up. And I don't want to do that again. So yeah, let's see. Right, I'm gonna grab some screws and everything, get everything together. See you guys in a bit. Right, so what I've done, I've managed to find it. Just try to put that one on first. So you get these little rubber washers, and you get these rubber, like a length rubber and stuff. So you could use this if you want. Whichever one it suits you, I think. So yeah, whatever one you think is best. But do you know what? I'm gonna actually take this back off, right? So then I make sure we're doing it right, innit? It is a pretty heavy TV. So yeah, this one, as you can see, that should be locked in place, I'm guessing. And then you can use that. You can use that. That might be not holding as much as before, but I get another screw out here, and if I compare it, like for example, like this. Let me show you. I'm going to compare these two. I don't know if you can see me. Sorry guys, one second. Just get this camera down a bit more so you can see more of what I'm doing. So, yeah, got this. I'm just going to push it through the hole. So yeah, I think I will be going for this one. But that one is actually, where are we? Going a bit more than this one. So the more it goes in, it's better, isn't it? So yeah, alright, so that's decided. Right, let's get these all screwed into place here, all four. And then I'll show you what's the next steps. So guys, 1, 2, 4. That's 4 bolt pins. Don't over tight it. Don't use any drill or anything like that. Just like, you don't wanna, go for the screen or anything. Do you know what I mean? Never ever use a drill one, which I did in the past to make life easier and quicker. Completely lost my TV, but yeah, let's get the bracket sorted now, innit? Alright, so do the marking up here now. Again, just try to get right in the middle as possible. Leveler. So that looks level to me. I don't know if I should get it on there. If I get it on there, it'll be in the middle, innit? So we just need to be right in the middle, just around the top. So I think that should be in the middle. Okay, get the pencil. Again, it's quite hard to do with one hand. In the middle, you can get it in. It's better, isn't it? So then we're going to check it, because we need to get 3 of the bolts in there, which is what we're going to do. Right, I want to get it in there. I'm going to get the middle. We can hold it up there. Make sure it's alright, so it's straight. And then, now This thing is so heavy, it's so hard to hold it with one hand. Okay, so there you go. I've got it. Okay, brilliant. So that should be sorted. Right. Now, if you've got a proper powerful drill, good. If you don't, you can pick up one of them. Right? One of them. What this does, alright, so obviously we are going to actually use the small one first. Make the hole, see how we get on. This is basically like an adapter for if you have one of them cordless drill. I've got an impact drill. I'm not going to use it. I don't need to. You know, I just can't be asked for it now. But I'm going to go for this one. It's my cordless screwdriver. So that just goes on there. It's like an adapter. It's a very handy tool, yeah. If you're just doing a little project stuff like that, do you know what I mean? But for major stuff, you just, you know. There you go. See? Turn into a drill. Less noise as well, innit? If you've got your little one sleeping, which my little one is, but he's awake now, so just got to do what we can do, innit? So yeah, let's go for it. Right, keeping it nice and straight. There we go. Right, and we're just gonna go straight in. Which of course should have actually kept something at the back, but you know, it's alright. So this is the thing that needs to go in there. So we need to do way more larger hole than this, which is might be a bit of a pain, isn't it? But anyway, I'm not going to be using these bolts. What came of it? If I did, or if I could have, you know, don't know if it would even go in there. Do you know what I mean? I can try, and if it doesn't go in there, it doesn't, innit? But the only way to try is basically to get a actual thing. Anyway, let's get these in first, and then, you know, see how it goes. So we're gonna carry on with the three holes, and yeah, I'll see you when it's done. So at last, all this struggle, I'm gonna get this in. Yeah, I had to use the drill, the sanding bit on it to make it a hole, which goes in like this. So yeah, let's get this all plugged in. I'll show you how this thing works. So you actually kind of what you do. Oh, I forgot. 1 second. How does this thing go? So I think it stays like this. Actually get screwed up a bit. Then pretty tough. What's going on here? Okay, so this has been a bit of a nuisance. Let's see if we can get this. Works a bit. Alright, bear with me, people. Alright, sorry about this, guys. So that feels like it's not going to go anywhere. Well, as you can see, this is how it is done in the back. It's just like a spider, but it's rock solid. That is not going anywhere. Yeah, as you can see for the hole, so that is actually pretty intense. That was a tough one, man. And then obviously, of course, if you want, you won't be able to maybe screw this in. Maybe, I don't know, but what we can do is basically find that. Let's see how far this one goes. What we need to do is just sort the rest of it out. Whew. Again, that's the drill I'm using. So straight up through there, and that should be alright. 1, 2, and then we should be done. Right, guys. So check this out. These are the plugs I've got in at the back. All 3 of them. After a pretty bad drilling. So yeah, which TV is going to be going on there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear up, get this one plugged in, fit the TV on, and I'll show you at the end. It's really stressing me out actually. See you guys in a bit. Right guys, all done. Check it out. All bolted in now, all good to go. This actual cabinet I bought from IKEA, right? So I kind of jeweled it in into that as well. So yeah, job done. Pretty solid. TV moves, not bad. Tilts and everything. You know, move out wherever you want. Very stable. Yeah, I'll recommend that. It's a pretty good piece of kit. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I'll see you guys on my next one. Yeah, and I hope this helps anyone trying to get a bracket into the TV cabinet like this. See you later, people.